Hi everybody, thank you for watching the video. As you can see, this is my deadlift workout from September 18th of 2019. Currently 5.5 weeks out from the USPA IPL drug tested Worlds in Limerick, Ireland on October 26th of 2019. This workout I decided to actually throw my belt back on due to my progress earlier in this week. I felt that it was definitely the time to probably throw the belt back on and start getting my body used to it again, instead of waiting too close towards the competition to throw my belt back on. So this is actually going to be rounding out the end of the training cycle for me, as far as the training cycle for this past training cycle. And I'll be going back down and revamping back up again as far as starting a new cycle. So as you can see in the video, I went for 605 for 2, paused. Last time I went for 600 for a pause, I only got it for a single, so I did it for a double, so that's definitely a sign and room for improvement there. And went for 645 for a single. I know that the last time I went for 611 for 5, I hit 650 for a single also with the belt, so kind of in line with what I was doing before. Yeah, I definitely am not pleased with this particular workout. I feel like I could have definitely done better, but I'm going to be making the necessary adjustments for next week, and some takeaways from this particular workout on what adjustments I can make in order to be better prepared for the future workouts to come. There's something I'd also wanted to touch on specifically when it comes to training and everything, and I do appreciate everybody that watches the videos, but quite frankly, I'll be transparent. I don't really make the videos for the sake of people watching. I made it for the videos for recaps of myself and just to remind myself of certain things mentally and physically. And I just want to take this opportunity to express some things that have been on my mind, in particular when it comes to my training and everything. And when it comes down to it, you're going to be pushed and tested in various situations when it comes to your consistency, your work ethic, and your drive, and your will to make right choices. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a human being. I know, for example, I fuck up here and there. I know for a fact that there's times and situations where I make mistakes and I shit the bed. It's just reality. But I think the most important thing that we need to understand is that we need to sit back and analyze everything, and not quickly react to when things are automatically things are not going your way at the time. Because I will say that I've had a particular moment where my training did not go so pleasantly, and normally in the past what I would do is I would react in a very negative way. But I just didn't allow myself to get stressed out mentally, because I felt like if I reacted that way, I would have started a trend as far as putting myself in a position to consistently perform not at the elite level, or not at the level that I need to be competing at, or I need to be training at, due to the sheer fact of the mental stress I'm putting on myself. Because you could sit here and have a consistency in your sleep and consistency in your diet, but if your mental stress is there and it's at all-time high, or if it's higher than usual, all that doesn't matter. Your body is taking on stress when you're moving these weights. So the last thing you need to do is add on more stress, or coming into these workouts and exercises with stress on you, to be able to handle these other stressors, because your body can get tapped out very easily. So it's very imperative to make sure that your body is fully refreshed and recovered mentally and physically prior to any specific workout, especially when intensity is involved. At the end of the day, too, you're going to be tested in various situations and moments where you're going to write your legacy and determine where you are. There are specific points in my training that I know for a fact that are very crucial, that I know if I go one way, or if I go another way, it's going to automatically put me in a position where if I already won or lost this competition, and I don't want to lose. I refuse to. And I say that in regards to myself. Obviously, my intentions are, my goal is to beat myself and, walk away defeating me. And, I know there's going to be situations where I'm going to be testing myself, that if I really want that to be 100% possible, then I need to make the right choices in those specific moments where I'm writing that legacy. And, at the end of the day, that's just what it comes down to. It just really comes down to busting your ass and putting your all into everything. And right now for me, I just want to put my mind and my body and my soul into every set and every rep going leading up to this competition, and bringing the best possible package that I can. Um, and I know for a fact that I've been inconsistent with that in the past, and it's something that I need to do better with. And we can always do better, right? We can always do better mentally. We can always do better physically. We can always make better choices. We can always be more consistent. We can always be better. And I feel like right now I'm in a position where I need to make right adjustments, and I need to get my shit together. And again, this is just me, reminding myself of what I'm capable of, and not make excuses, and not slack off and anything of that nature, because I know I can do better. And these are things that I just express to myself, and I just want everybody to remember. Even if you can relate that to something specific in your life right now, where we kind of do slack off here and there. And we know for a fact that if we want to be at the highest level, if we want to be the absolute best, there's no exception of that. No ands, it's or bust. So it's very imperative to keep that in mind going forward. And when your mind is being challenged and your body's being challenged on a different level, you need to break through that barrier, no matter what it is, and not make excuses, and bitch out, and not hold back, and go outside your comfort zone, no matter what the situation is. Yeah, and that's just the things that have been on my mind lately, and I just, again, I want to bring the best package to this competition. So yeah, where I am at right now, I'm throwing the belt back on and getting back to restarting the cycle to get ready for this meet prep. And it's time for no bullshit. It's time for no excuses. And it's actions speak louder than words at the end of the day. And that's where my mind is right now, and that's where I need to be at. So I'm going for my first international competition. I've never competed outside of the U.S. soils, and this will be the first time. And first impressions is everything to me, especially. So I definitely want to bring my A game and not BS bullshit around. Like I'm here to play, and I'm here to play to win, but to win against me and beat me, because it doesn't matter if the titles or records or anything. It doesn't matter if I don't beat myself, because in order for me to get better, it's self-improvement. It's what it is. You have to improve on yourself. And the way I improve on myself is beating what I've done best before. And that's the goal, and that's always will be the goal, and never not be the goal. And I need to set myself up for the opportunity to do that. And the way I can do that is being consistent with the choices I make right now, and busting my ass and not making excuses, and going balls to the walls when it comes to my training. So that's where I am right now. I am, like I said, 5.5 weeks out. So, things are starting to get serious, and, there's no time for BS. And now's the time where I have to be locked in and focused and ready. I will be posting a video maybe this weekend. I don't know. It might be on Sunday. Or if not, just sticking to the regular scheduled programming. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching the video. Just stay tuned and stay consistent. Be positive. Don't make excuses. Don't bullshit yourself. Because at the end of the day, the person who's really going to be affecting your performance, the person who's really going to be making things happen or not making things happen, and the person you need to ultimately hold accountable is yourself. Nobody else, just you. So thank you guys for watching the video. Stay tuned for, I might have a Blackpool video I might put up this weekend. I will let you guys know. If not, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching the video. Take care.